So, Jono, last I think you watched it, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, sweet.
I went back and watched the rest of it. So
Nice. So, pretty cool, intense battle at the top of a airship tower, uh, climbing up using Ghost's rope trick. Which how long does that last for, Ghost? Do you know?
Lasts for an hour.
Lasts for an hour. So we'll still be there for a decent amount of time out there with that safety portal pocket dimension up the top. But that is on the outside of the tower. Coming up, you found this dockmaster, harbour master floating around using some sort of magic whilst having wings stitched into her, almost in a kind of a Frankenstein, chopped liver kind of way. Maybe she was trying to recreate the image of being a shifter, or at least showing that hybrid nature of flying and having wings. Or you're not so sure. You didn't really stick around to ask questions as you kind of came in a little bit of a bang and a crash at the end with Tari and Jalug, with combat ensuing. Swinging cranes round and putting up walls of force and avoiding cloud kills and all that stuff. You did eventually defeat her by throwing a spear through a pocket of chains in a kill cam Skyrim moment. With Jalug also doing a massive hit too, jumping out of the smoke. Before the end of the fight, everyone saw a Death Shroud Grim Reaper spirit appear from Hera's gold-plated playing card, which is still looming around. After the Harbour Master was killed, a earworm slid out of her ear and started crawling across the deck, and Puck quickly exterminated that, squishing it into the ground. Finding on her, at the end of her staff, which has shattered from the heat metal and fall into the ground, there is a shard that is in the Discord chat, a dark kind of with a yellow ember color inside it. It doesn't look like a dragon shard of this world, not one that you've seen before. It does look otherworldly. And I believe Jalug has picked that up, do the whole Gandalf put a blanket over it and cover it up kind of thing. So you haven't touched it or anything. You don't get a sense of like, oh, this is I've got to touch it kind of thing, but you definitely get a sense that it is not of this world, and it was what she was channeling her magic through. She also had, what else did she have on her? Oh yeah, the earworm. Nothing else of note. Some light armor and such. When she died, she kind of eyes lost all color in them, and she didn't say anything, but she kind of accepted it as the spear pierced into her. And then, right at the end, causing noise at the top, two kind of almost lycanthrope bird-like creatures came up from the elevator. You took quick care of those, but indicating that there's probably still residents in this building. And if the plan is to lay some sort of trap, which I think was a conversation at the end, there might be, you might have to deal with the rest of the building before leaving something. People could easily come up to this floor and set it off or deactivate it, or you're not too sure what else is here. So all kind of gathering round, you do see this spirit figure just hovering behind Hera, looming in a way. Puck doesn't seem too distraught by it, almost comforted by it a little bit, but I think the rest of you would definitely see this as a step up for Hera, especially you, Molokov, seeing her bring this thing into existence. You've seen magic before, but this creature does look very intimidating, and I think it can instill frightened condition, can't it, Dale? So, without it having that effect on you, it's still a frightening thing to see. It's not just a cloak hovering there. Like, this is unsettling to your normal mental state. But it goes quiet for now. there's still got cogs and gears moving, but for all intents and purposes, this floor is cleared.
All in all, went quite smoothly, yes?
Coughing, just clearing the lungs out of, because it's only been like, a minute since being enveloped in that cloud.
Yeah. And it was
Yeah.
that toxic gas definitely had an effect.
It's dissipated now.
It's dissipated now, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone particularly hurt?
Look, I'm feeling a bit tired, a little tapped. I mean, I don't know, something about this area. It just seems to it's awake. I'm using more of these abilities, but I'm fine. I'll keep going, but wouldn't mind a rest at some stage. Anyone make use of this? And it's wrapped up in like a bit of cloth or whatever.
Perhaps Ghost can tell us what it is first.
Yeah, maybe after we deal with the other 5 floors below us. We still don't really know what this place is for, right? We know Skyship lands here, but if it's important, I'm gonna figure out a way to set this trap.
It's a good idea.
If we are going to push on, then I could use a little bit of healing, but it's not critical right now. Maybe we can save it.
No.
Yeah, I'm okay, but
If you're going to heal me, you might as well heal him instead of me. I'll get it too.
I've got enough for 1 or 2, if anyone wants them.
I mean, like practically speaking, I'm hurt. I'm not overly hurt. Like I'm doing okay with that. It's more like definitely as a fighter, a short rest is a very effective thing for me, but it's not necessary. So yeah,
I'm fine in terms of abilities, but I'm down like 17 HP. That's all. But which is okay. But
guys, just take it when you can get it. I stick a needle into the side of Jalug's neck.
Nice.
Oops, wrong one.
I mean, I potentially set an alarm, right, and take a short rest, like put an alarm on the stairs or something.
Yeah, so you take a look around Molokov, and like this is the top floor, and the only access is these 2 open doors where the skyships would come in, and the elevator where the 2 bird folk kind of came through. There are no stairs, it seems, that go down floors.
Right.
Jalug and Puck, you can have 11 hit points.
Nice.
Hera, how you doing?
Not too bad, I don't think, because
Tari did some healing.
yeah,
Nice. Plus you threw out a Wither and Bloom at one point.
Yeah, on myself, so that boosted me back up a little bit. So I'm down from the top, but like not heaps down.
Yeah, like I'm fine hit points wise. It's so it's all good. If we rest, it's great. If we don't, like, it's not that I can't do anything. I can still do heaps of different things. But
no. Sounds like
it's still.
I'll throw a heal into Hera as well and give you 8 hit points.
Oh.
And like I haven't taken a hit, so I'm pretty much ready to go.
Noted. Molokov, just before you go, Dale. Molokov, you had a question at the end of the session about the airships. Was that still something you wanted to look into?
Oh yeah, you know what? while we've got a minute, I won't take too much time, and definitely keeping an eye on the elevator. But yeah, I would like to see.
I'll come up here and put an ear to the door and see if I can hear the elevator coming up.
Yeah.
So between Ghost doing that and Julie, they're ready to just kind of tank something that comes through. Yeah.
I think what I'll say for you two is that you don't need to put your ear up against the door because the two doors are open. You can see that the elevator is at your level. So if they close and it obviously goes down to get someone, you would then have that warning. But at the moment, they're kind of there.
Is it like a corporate building elevator? We could just like put a shoe in front of it or something.
I was gonna say I'll stick my foot in it and see when it like bumps.
It just won't move.
Yeah.
No, there's
the bureaucracy of this tower is just.
There's actually like a bellhop in there, and so you walk in and you're not allowed to press the stuff there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it one of those ones where
I just wanted to see if these airships were in any way functional.
Gotcha.
Or if I could potentially make them functional
in
a reasonable amount of time.
So I think what I'll get you to do is do an Arcana check as you kind of look over it.
Yeah.
Arcana being your artificer's kind of mechanical knowledge. And while you're doing that, Hera, were you going to say something or do something?
I was going to suggest moving on, and then Molokov walks away and starts going and looking at the ships. No, I just think with the way time works here, we don't necessarily want to be just waiting around. I think we should push on and then make sure the whole building is safe before we try and leave a trap. Perhaps. Molokov. Oh.
Yeah, you walk off. What'd you roll?
Like inspecting sales. It's a 12 total.
It's a 12. Okay, so
it's a very bad roll.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it was bad, but your assumption is that would definitely take time to make one of these in working order that you could understand. You're not really sure how far along it is. You'd have to do a proper assessment. What's missing? What is sitting on that bench over there that just needs to be slotted in, or what parts are missing? But what you do...
But these are sort of work in progress,
Yes, that's what you get with the 12, is that it looks like they're getting ready to, be launched. And you know, let's think beyond this map right now, that there might be 2 or 3 sitting there that are about to get work done as well. And so maybe it is a place to launch out mini airships from. They definitely look like ones, you could compare this to a... what are they called? They're not rowboats. You guys used one to get down the river in Neverwinter, like a boat
like a raft,
sort of like a skiff sort of thing.
I'd say bigger than a raft, like something that you could easily get 4 or 5 people on. You all could work it. You could definitely navigate it. Yeah. They look like that kind of size vehicle. And in working order, if they were to get there, you could easily put all of you on it and travel a short distance. Your own little mini airship.
So if it gives you any idea, Molokov's head is going towards more if we see them coming, launch ships out. Let no one on them. Launch them at
It's definitely a possibility.
Flood the sky is Molokov's idea.
There's not 1,000 of them. There's not 1,000 of them.
Hit them with a holdover.
No. But if you imagine a plane coming in and there's 3 taking off.
Yeah.
It's not going to be, it might hinder, it was Molokov's idea, but that is however long that takes.
That would definitely take time, longer than a short rest for sure.
No, sorry, I mean however long it takes to make that assessment. He's not starting any, no, definitely no.
In comparison, it would be a little biplane and a A380 coming in, so definitely some effects could happen, but that's the state you kind of gather from this, and then you kind of rejoin the group.
Sorry about that. My mind wanted to know.
If we can get through the rest of this building, why not come up here, use the cranes, and just drag crash them into the sides of the ports there, stop them from being able to launch anything.
Yeah, not a bad idea. We could also. I don't
For some
know.
reason, I feel like I've gotten smarter recently.
Oh yes, that's probably also worth mentioning as well.
I can't notice that your
God, my audio
your like
is
back's like so much
cutting
more
right in and
bent.
out. Sorry, guys.
It's like ankles are quaking.
Yeah, the weight of his shirt heavy. All right, so Malakov, you rejoin the group. Everyone seems to be looking at this elevator. I don't know what your plan is here. What would you like to do?
Do we want to I don't know, make some noise and make them come up here? It seems better to spring someone from an elevator than to get sprung from one, you know?
So, but they're also not expecting anyone to come out of the elevator. Or if they are, it's be someone they know. It'd still be
Yeah, true.
a surprise to them.
How many levels? There's 5. You said there's 5 stories, and was it on like the? And Puck looked in on the first story, and there was like a bunch of people running around setting something up.
One being ground.
Yeah. And then like the third story was the one with like the pushing the wind out one.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's actually a fair question. I'm gonna peep my head in the elevator. Is there only 5 level buttons, or does it go below?
Ooh.
No, there is only 5.
Good question.
It does now. That's
I did have that like split second of a DM being like, oh, do I pull this thread and just like create the space? And I was like, no. No.
It actually goes up to
it's a lot
12.
on the fly.
It's the Willy Wonka elevator. You can fly anywhere in Khorvaire.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling all right. Puck, you're looking healthy enough, and you're faster than I am. So if we jump out the next floor down and get to work quickly.
My friend here can also go through the door just before it opens.
That is so cool. Yeah, some of that.
Climbing, as we climbed up the rope, was there similar ways to get in? Like, was there wasn't platforms or whatever? It wasn't like some of us could go down the rope and jump across either. It was there was no way in from the outside on those levels.
Give me a survival check just to kind of think back on.
Yeah. Like, because I wasn't looking for it.
It was also covered in mist as well. Remember?
Yeah. Well, that's 10 minus, so it's a 9. So 9. I'm going to say no.
Look, you'd have to climb down the rope to reassess.
Yeah. No, all good.
Jalou going full SEAL Team 6. Swings him through a window.
And it's actually just some kid like playing video games and they got swatted or something. So.
Yeah. But no, looking in the elevator, Ghost, you do see it's of old House Lyranda design. Much like the inside of this building and the outside you saw as well. Pre-war or during the war, they definitely had a certain look to their architecture and stuff when they were building these airships for all these nations. And it's got that like Art Deco kind of interior. The buttons are that gold trim. 5 all the way down to ground. There's a metal grate that comes across the doors should you choose to close them and go. But all 5 of you can quite easily fit in there. You see that this elevator could be used to transport equipment as well. Maybe not like full airships, obviously, but enough to put some timber in and some chains and motors and cogs and so on and so forth.
I had swiped, I think it was 50 gold off the 2 lycanthrope creatures.
Yep.
So I'll sort of turn to Tari and give them a tap on the shoulder and say, "Hey, good work. Thanks for looking after here." And toss her the 50 gold. Keep it up. We had a deal, remember?
See a grin go across their face, and they're like, "This adventure might be paying off after all." You can also tell that 50 gold is quite a bit.
That's cool.
They're happy, we're happy.
For sure, after giving some heals, Al.
Mm.
All right, shall we?
So we're going down. We're going to clear out what's below and then come back up.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah, should we
All right.
go one level at a time?
Crack. Let's
All right, you pile into the lifts and you draw these gates shut. And what level are you pressing?
all of the buttons.
Four?
Yeah, four
Shall
again.
we? Yeah, I suppose we
I
make
imagine
our way
Puck-
down, yes?
Puck just looks a lot over at Jaluga's, just like.
He didn't even mean to. His butt just pressed against the wall.
Yeah.
You press the they've got the like whoop, whoop buttons in the elevator. 4. We're going to 4.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So you close the grates, press 4, and
And then we
going down.
anything.
Sure. Close the grates, press 4, and the elevator starts moving. It doesn't, rattle and jiggle or anything like that. Like, it seems pretty well put together. And then gives a little ding when it arrives on the floor. The main doors open and the grates open afterwards, and you see almost like an office space. There's no lights on or anything, but the mist isn't in and amongst this building. So you kind of strain your eyes for a little bit. Anyone with dark vision would be able to see that this is almost a administrative level. There are filing cabinets that are kind of tipped off to the side. There are desks. There's almost cubicles spread around as well. That silence starts coming back in around you, and you hear above you the gears just constantly going. But this definitely looks like the place where flights might have been logged or booked. There's a couple of windows on the far side, but they clouded up by the mists. There doesn't appear to be any movement, unless someone wants to give me a perception check or investigation.
I'll do it.
Puck kind of steps forward and gives a bit of a look.
Investigation?
Yeah.
23.
23. You listen just for a little bit longer and you don't hear any movement up here. By looking at some of the filing cabinets and stuff, you can tell that this has definitely been ransacked and used lately, but not right now.
I think it's pretty empty. Can have a look around.
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something like the notes from the spy. I'll do a dart around and look for.
Okay.
I imagine like a lot of this is. Actually, you say it looks ransacked. I'll look for something more like set up central, like something that looks like someone's interacted with immediately.
Sure.
Document, note, anything with an emerald claw on it.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I was going to ask is, you can all kind of look around, but is there anything you're looking out for? But that's a good indication there. So can you
like
give me
not your standard shipping logs, nothing official or documentational. I'm looking for like
give me a investigation check. Yep.
So close to being good. +8 though, 15.
Not too bad. Looking around, you pull out some sheets and you do see it's this date, this time, this ship, this date, this time, this ship, this date. Complete logs of comings and goings, and they're years old. You rifle through them, but you do eventually find a overturned cabinet that has been used as kind of a desk of sorts, and there are some more specific notes there. Looking through the notes, you see that the Emerald Claw is definitely mentioned. You see notes of prepare for the arrival. Doesn't mention a name though. Seeing the words prepare for the arrival, your brain goes straight to the arrival of the airship. But you notice that some are more scribbled in kind of, that occult-like handwriting. And you get that the arrival might not just mean this tower. Following down from... Go on.
Didn't the lady, the elf, be like, you would stop, she calls that like, you would prevent the arrival of Yellow Emperor or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, precisely right.
Exactly. And
I might have come over and using the sword as a bit of a glow thing for
Yeah, and mentioning that as well, Jalug, to Ghost, is you kind of put together that, yes, this tower might be a space where Kelly can arrive in the airship that she acquired, but maybe it's to do with also the arrival of this otherworldly being. And that's when you continue on with that 15 Ghost, and you see that these 4 locations are mentioned again. The geothermal station, the Creation Forge, Cyber Spire, and then obviously not this one because you're here now. So there's that relation there again, and there's a little bit more detail on it. The geothermal station, you see what you had already assumed as a team is that this is what is going to. It used to power the city. It's what will create a spike in power for whatever they're planning on doing. The Creation Forge, there's not as many notes on it, but it looks like that is where a lot of the magic in the city is centered. So, to make a Warforge, maybe you do need a lot of central arcane energy going to one point. And then, again, since you've already been there, you kind of conclude as well, along with these notes, that the Cyber Spire is used to coordinate beyond this plane. And that's kind of what you get from these notes. Maybe a couple are over there, Jalug. You find a couple that have slipped down onto the floor underneath a cabinet, and you pull these bits out. And what it does give you, Puck, you probably have approached at this point as well, is more details on these buildings increases your idea of the layout of the city as well. There might be like some little like distances or so on and so forth. So your map kind of gets a little bit better again.
It seems like we maybe should have trashed that spire before we left it. It also might be our way back, so last stop on the journey, perhaps. Well, no point hanging around here after you've cracked those knuckles. Shall we keep moving on?
You kind of all shuffle back to the elevator. Close the doors.
Hey, we could pincer this if we wanted to. Hera, your scary beast popping out of the doors is pretty confronting, and if a few of us skip down to the bottom level, we could meet in the middle. Stop anyone leaving, alerting others.
Sure. We would have to go up one more level so you could get back to the rope.
Oh, yeah, is there like a window or something?
I was going to say you find the appropriate window, and it's like those big arch windows. Like they don't actually open, or they open in those tiny little squares. But you do kind of just see that straight line outside of the rope.
I was just going to take the elevator, but each their own.
So is it possible to get to the rope?
You'd have to break through the window, yeah.
Which would then bring the mist in.
You're not sure.
In theory, no, because this building is pushing the mist out from it. At least from the third level up. Or we can stick together.
I do feel a little bit look to our friend here with us, who is not with their friends, and sort of I think it's best we stick together the whole time we're here.
Yeah, a bit of reassurance come from Tari. Like, you can tell that Tari's also looking at this floor, not for papers, but for people. And there's no such luck. So,
all right, fair call.
You will cram back into the elevator and press 3, I'm imagining. Close the doors again. Grates close. The mechanical doors close in front of you. You feel the elevator move again. Ding! The doors open. And in front of you, were you going to send your spirit up first?
Third level is going to be the machine blowing level. I think I will, like, almost didn't do it the first time, but would have been like concentrating on like feeling it stop and the time it takes between the ding and then the doors opening. And then as soon as we sort of like come to that slow halt on the third level, I'll send the spirit through Ford and he'll just sort of through the door.
You send the spirit forward, and immediately as the doors start to open, you hear the churning of machines. They're like turbines. And as the doors start to open, you feel the wind pick up inside the elevator room as well. Then you hear the screech. What the heck is that? And you hear something being thrown. As the doors open, and we'll come back to the spirit, but you see this room with 2 giant turbines in it, cranking around, manipulating the air in the room around it. Scattered through the room is 4 or 5 of these bird folk clutching on to things, not seeming to be affected as much by the wind. Their wings are kind of like, you know when birds do that thing where they stretch out and let the wind kind of flow through them. So they're kind of hanging on to the bits around here. A central container that is obviously powering this thing is in the center. And right at the back, at controls with 2 giant levers, is what appears at first to be 2 goblins that are almost got an arm around each other's shoulders before you realize that these goblins are actually one body split in 2 as you see these guys and the map revealed. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Ew, gross.
Cool. So if you can input your initiatives, and your shadow will get a surprise round. Your death shroud. What is it? Death spirit? Spirit of death?
Spirit of death.
Yeah, spirit of death.
What did you get, Dale?
Yeah, I was just trying to type in, but it's not working. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Um,
Oh no.
That's like,
So your spirit will go first, and then it will also be able to act on your turn as well. So this thing, the spirit comes through, and they all kind of yell and be like, "Rah, rah, what is this?" It seems like they were looking at the elevator doors as well. Remember that 2 of them did come up because of the commotion before. You then see the observant ones of you see this goblin duo. They're like what's the word? Siamese twins, or not? Like conjoined twins.
Yeah.
Conjoined twins, and almost like the Eton you ran into. They're arguing with each other, but you see this kind of psionic energy around them as they reach out to these levers and pulling them. For those of you that you can kind of see it on the map as well, the left-hand side, the wind is coming in towards the bottom of the map. The right-hand side, the wind is going up and out. You're not out of the elevator yet, but you do get that this is quite strong turbines here. Another thing to note is that down here is down a level. See that there's these paths around? That's down. As the goblins yell out, as they're just like something along the lines of like, they're wrecking our plans. She won't be happy. The mistress won't be happy. Kill them! As he moves the levers. So, Death Spirit.
um,
God, that was a lot of goblin talking, raspy voice.
yeah, so he will move through, and I would have just given the command to him to attack any hostiles. So he will move up. I suppose that guy's kind of hidden, so he'll move up over to this guy over here.
Sure. As it moves, you see its cloak blow in the wind before he almost becomes like an air sock, and I need him to make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a 7.
That's a 7. So when he steps out here, he will be moved 15 feet up and can now continue his movement. That does not count as part of the movement.
Okay, so how far did I move to get to there?
I think you were here.
Yeah.
So we'll call it 10, 15. So he's got 15 feet remaining.
Okay. Move up to there. I don't believe he has reach.
Possibly another thing to note as well, Hera, you're kind of like seeing this as the doors open. You see him fly out the window and then fly back in because I believe he has a fly speed, correct?
He does, yeah.
Yeah. So his feet don't need to land on anything when he passes this threshold.
Yeah, gotcha.
Something that might be worth noting. The measurement tools come out. Yeah, so sorry about that. Wind definitely is strong with these turbines.
Yeah, gotcha. That's all I will do.
Cool. So now we go to the top of round 1. And the goblins will Yeah. So 60 foot. I don't think they're anywhere even close to it. Where's my ruler? There. They will look up and be like, oh, what is that thing? What is that thing? And you see them like twitch in their muscles, and they grab the levers and go ka-chunk and change them. And you see your death shroud, the wind change direction. So now the left-hand side will be going up, and the right-hand side will be going down. So how do I turn these around? Like that. And like that. And I need your death shroud to make a strength saving throw, please.
That's better. 16.
16 kind of plants itself in and doesn't move as it passes the save. That is their turn. Jalug, you're up. Ghost on deck.
All right. I'm going to move. I'm going to. I can't move. I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm going to move across 1, 2, 3, 4 into there to try and get this guy. I imagine I need to make a strength.
Yeah, so when you cross into this square here, so just save your movement 1.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yep.
Make that strength save. With the wind pushing you towards the window.
Yes. That is an 8. Yeah, I'm plus 7. Oh, no, that's a 19. I'm plus 8 on that. 19.
19. Love to hear it as you plant your feet in, and that wind is like all your armor kind of shifts to one side. Every tassel and
my cloak of billowing is.
Oh, yes.
I love the immediate ghost ruler checking for feather fall.
My clothing is still like. It must look really weird because I'm still got that shimmering and change of color, and with the wind it keeps flicking it around, so it's just like glitching like crazy. So it's probably doing the opposite of making me more stealthy because it's just like lighting up.
Cool. So you maintain your footing. You can continue your movement as normal.
Sweet. Doing that and taking a couple of big swings. So I'm going to go with my great weapon master.
Nice. This guy's like attached to this pole and just like sneers at you as you run towards him. But go for it.
Oh yeah, because he's holding on, right? Yeah. That's a 21 and a 17.
Those will both hit.
Hey, sweet. All right. D10. So that's 25 points of damage and 22 points of damage. And I'm going to chuck in onto the second one. Does that looks okay? Like that. So I guess as I do the second one, I'm going to hit him with that psionic strike onto it as well. Just the second one goes in.
Yep.
So I can reroll that. So that I can reroll these. That is a 7. That's 7 more points of force damage, and they have to take a strength save.
Strength save. Oh, so you're dishing it back to me. I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's a strength save. So strength is plus nothing. So 10.
Oh my gosh, it's worked. It's worked.
Guys.
Look, I did a thing. So they either I can knock them prone or move them 10 foot horizontally.
Okay.
I don't know. You said they're holding on, but I don't know. So practically, I'm wondering if I can basically just push them out the window with the wind.
Yeah, so
I know they've got wings, but
yeah, it definitely.
if
They
not,
they
if
look
that's
like
not practical, then yeah.
they look like they're comfortable in this wind. Their wings are kind of adjusted to it.
Okay, yeah.
But what I'll say is that you give the psionic hit to this thing, and you can basically knock them not unconscious, but like in a bit of a barrel roll, so his wings aren't working properly, and you can send him north, however far you want, or prone.
Yeah, no, I guess I'll knock them prone. Maybe because they're holding up and like that hit just kind of sends them down to my feet. I suppose is better. So, and for what it's worth, I will then try and move. So I'm at least I know that it's not exactly how it works, but I'm at least kind of got that barrier.
Nice.
Theoretically behind me, and yeah. So yeah, that's my turn. So that was what 40. Hey, that was a lot of damage.
It was a lot of damage, and looks quite damaged.
Sweet.
You did fight these things upstairs, but it was kind of a bit of a different.
They're pretty
focus
tough,
on them. Yeah. They're pretty tough, but you reckon you've done about half the health bar. You know what I mean?
Yep. Sweet.
Ghost.
Half. Oh dear lord.
Yeah, like they're not weak by any means. They stand with these muscles blaring and stuff. It looks like they've transformed or lycanthroped into these bird creatures, but they definitely have that muscle definition of they're not just,
Because it's good. I think I did 54 points of damage, so
yeah,
it's not bad. But yeah, they're right there. This is gonna be a big fight.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, all right.
You say that, but you did 54 points of damage in one round. Like, we're not messing around here. Ghost, what's happening? What's going through your head? And do you need me as well?
The big guy at the end of the hall.
So I will say this is because they're two people. That's why they take up 4 squares. They're not a large creature. They are 2 goblins that are conjoined and kind of flailing around each other. And I just thought they should take up more space to get hit and stuff because they are quite cumbersome. And for the purposes of it, they will count as a large creature, but they are kind of 2 that are joined.
Yeah, sure. That's all right. With what I'm thinking, it doesn't matter if they're big or small, as long as I can see them.
You don't discriminate.
I'll kind of nudge Hera and just be like, all right, keep yourself safe. And then I'll post up on the edge of the elevator, slinging up the lightning cannon, bracing it on one arm, and then pulling out the, I guess, the solar dragon shard.
Oh.
And as I charge the weapon, I run the dragon shard along the coil, and it almost builds an extra static shock through it because it works off my intelligence modifier.
Yes. I love that. You
so
guys would all see this. He pulls out this shard, and this energy is just wrapping around the lightning coil. Are you going to snipe this goblin?
Fuck yeah, I'm going to try to.
Go for it.
It's got a range of 150 feet, so it really doesn't matter. Go on. It's a 17 on the dice plus 10, so 27 to hit.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot. You see the goblins like arguing about which direction to pull this thing, and then one looks at you and sees you aiming and is like, "Rah!" like yells, and the other one looks as well, and the shot goes and hits them. They're not going to use their reaction to stop that as it's too high.
Oh, they could have shielded? Fuck. Okay.
Go for damage.
Yeah, so this is 7d10.
That's insane. That's insane. Like the likelihood of you rolling 70 is obviously quite low.
Very low. Yeah, but like an average of 40 is pretty good.
Yeah. What do we got?
35, 41. It's one more.
It's going to be a hard fight, guys.
It's 45 points of lightning damage.
Boom! Absolutely rips a hole through like its shoulder or something. And they scream out. Let me just check my reactions. They can take the hide reaction. Like, that's going to freaking help. No. So they'll take that full damage. Bang.
Love this thing. That's basically all I've got, though. I'll, I guess, throw an eye to the one that the spirit's heading towards as well, and just use the multi-attack feature to burn that extra tick.
Yep.
If it hits, which is no, that's a 2 on the dice. 12.
It does not hit.
That's all right.
The static kind of gets absorbed out. Yeah.
Bounces off. Yeah. Don't have no bonus actions. Yeah. That's gonna be
next.
it. I should have got an envy ready for this. I'll come a little further out the door.
Can you deploy her now?
It's an action.
As an action, okay. All good. You move forward and you feel the wind where you're standing now in these center kind of roads. You feel it kind of blowing past you, but to no effect, really.
I probably do stumble just slightly, like...
Sure.
Getting that.
Cool. Puck, you are up.
Yeah, Puck is going to sprint to there, and then he's going to shoot his grapnel gun.
Yep.
It has a range of 50 feet.
Nice.
So I'm probably going to need to latch it to something, and I'm going to get myself to here. Maybe there. I'll just go there. And then as he's flying through the air, he's going to then draw the other hand crossbow, the weapon hand crossbow. And because it's an attack action with a hand crossbow to do the grapnel gun, I can now take a bonus action with a crossbow expert.
Nice.
And I will shoot this ugly guy in front of me.
Yeah. Go for it.
That's probably not going to hit. That is a 15.
15 does not hit. As it sees you coming down directly the path that just got attacked by the sniper rifle, it looks at you flying forward, and then you pull out a crossbow, and it's like, absolutely not, and just ducks under cover. The crossbow belt goes overhead.
Yep. I will, from standing here, I will not do anything mechanically, but I'll draw my sword. Mask is on, ready for next turn.
Looking straight at him. Nice. Okay, so the creatures, rocks they're called, VROCK, if anyone wanted to know. They will, let's go from top down. So one next to Jalug is going to 2 attacks. Okay, so we're going to go beak and talons. So beak first.
If they're prone...
Oh, yes. He will spend half his movement getting up.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I think otherwise it's disadvantage. So it would make sense that they'd climb up, I reckon.
Yeah. Like one of those things where it's like right next to you, one-on-one combat, the prone didn't really have an effect.
No. It was more if anyone else had come in next to them, but yeah.
Yeah. But it's going to go for beak first. So that's 19 plus 6, so 25 to hit?
19 hits. Yeah, 25 definitely hits.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And talons, not as good. 11 plus 6 is 17.
Misses.
And so scratches against your armor, but does manage to get like one of the claws in there. It won't do anything else. We're going to have this one move forward, and attack the spirit. So that's going to be 2 attacks again. We're going to go beak and talons. So this is against the spirit's AC.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
Or can it not approach?
No, it can.
Okay.
I just wondered about the wind and the strength saving throws, but I suppose they're birds.
Yeah, so you see that when they move, their wings adapt to this condition. And so they're doing that whole balancing thing as they move to stabilize themselves.
Okay,
if
sweet.
that makes sense.
Yeah, he does have an AC.
That's 6 plus 6, so 12.
That'll miss.
And second attack, 6 again, so 12. So no cigar on the Death Shroud. What's going to happen now is these two in the center are going to throw some shit. Okay, so it's got a recharge. So what they're going to do is they're going to grab a whole bunch of stuff around them. And in this floor, you see there's more like fuel and fluids and oils and stuff to keep these turbines going. And so what that is grab these vials and just hurl them up. And I think both of them are going to throw at Ghost. Let me just check distance here. Boop. Boop. So as these vials smash around you, Ghost, the fumes and toxins of these chemicals just explode. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Am I any good at those? Oh, thank goodness.
And so it'll be 2 con saves because they're 2 attacks.
Ooh. Can I do anything about that? No, it's still a natural 1. So I have a 26.
Yep.
And a 9.
Yeah. So as the first couple of vials come, you go to cover your mouth and don't breathe them in. But a second one hits you, and you kind of reactively go and grab where it's hit you, and the fumes come in, and you inhale. So you are poisoned.
Ooh.
And at the start of your turn, you will take 1d10 of poison damage.
Ooh.
So
Disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks. That sucks. All right, cool.
And then this one, I think it's going to clamber up next to Puck. 20 feet. I like that. And it's going to like almost be weary of climbing up to you, and it will just like make eye contact and screech as your ears start ringing at you. And I need you to make it emits a horrifying screech. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
On save, that's a 19.
A 19. You block your ears, and even though you're holding your sword, you manage to block it enough, and you will not be stunned until the end of your next turn, as this thing screeches at you, but has used its action, so does not get any closer for any potential strike. That is all of them. So Hera, you're up.
Okay. Shiba. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of inspiration from what Ghost did. I'll walk myself out just a little bit.
Little.
Just a little bit. He did tell me to stay safe, and this place looks scary as fuck. So I'll come forward just a little bit, and I will take a knee and put my staff into my shoulder and line up a shot. It's just like Ghosted.
I love it.
It's like
I suppose
over
I'll
the
see-
top of my head too, so we're both just postured up in different positions.
It's like an Overwatch kill cam team at the end where like they're all celebrating, but they've all got different emotes, and the wizard is like,
I do want to try and do damage to him first, because I feel like he's close to Puck, and that could be dangerous. He is. I'll do the same thing that Ghost did. I'll line up a shot with the goblin at the back. or the double goblin. What level? Yep, as a sort of green energy beam fires out, and I'm going to cast a ray of sickness.
Oh, nice. To the goblin at the back.
Yeah, it's not going to hit. It's a 12.
12 does not hit. Flies past again. And you see that the spell almost warps a little bit around. It looks like they've got some sort of psionic shield around them.
See it.
That's just for flavor. They didn't use their reaction.
Yeah, it's still scary. I don't think I have any bonus sections that are going to be useful. No bonus actions. I'll sort of just like glancing either way to the winds and sort of tuck myself behind Ghost.
Sure.
Pretend to reload.
Yeah, yeah, nice. Cool, Molokov.
My
Go on. Your spirit.
my dude.
My dude.
My spirit will take some swings. So it's 5 to hit, so 2 attacks. Ugh. One of them definitely doesn't hit. The other one's a 23.
That'll hit. What's the first one?
Oh, yeah, the other one won't hit. It's like an 11.
Okay, no.
So one hits. Or 11 necrotic damage.
Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely takes it. Screams back.
But that is all he will do.
All right, Molokov, in the cacophony of these screeching terrors and the wind howling through the map.
Yeah. I think Molokov, initially seeing it, thought we were going to be having a ranged match. And I think he'll sort of run out 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. Would have been grabbing for his spear, but sort of seeing Puck already over at the other side, seeing the spirit engaging and Jalug, both of them fighting this wind. Shit. I think he definitely wants support up there with Puck, if only to potentially maybe get some flanking for him. But he can't get himself there, so he's going to shout to Jalug. Help out Puck! I'll try and get these things' attention. And he'll launch his shield, and assuming you're a willing creature, I'm going to vortex warp you straight in the boss's face.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Jalug's just like, he's just parried off the claw over his shoulder, just a tiny little nod, and then just spins, so he's moving at the same time as this thing hits.
Yeah, so like the shield sort of like comes to you and it slows a little bit and then sort of whips round as it comes back to me, and you sort of just disappear in this crackling energy, the same that you've seen him do. And you will appear. Where can I put you? Right there. So I'm going to put you right behind him.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it happen. I'm like, this is cool. Hell yeah. So yeah, parry, spin, ready to come down.
There's like a little bit of sick in your mouth as you land.
Yeah,
but you're also,
definitely.
but you're also just
like a metallic feeling from all this electricity. Like,
but it's like when you go on like, you know, a scary roller coaster or whatever, and like you just, it's awful, but then you finish like, let's go again. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
When they talk about the flavor of when they talk about the flavor of spells, I don't think we're making enough for the pennies. We just did the same thing twice. Go for it.
Vidal?
I was going to say, I just love that Molokov came out with the intention to throw his spear and instead threw his friend.
yeah. Just as good, right?
I was like, I can't get myself there. I can't carry it for you. And I'm just going to use the last of my movement to get up there. And
Nice.
that was my action. And I don't think I have any useful bonus actions right now. So that'll be my turn.
Yeah, love that. Cool. Tari is going to come in and then just get flowing out the window. No, I'm joking. Right. Kalishtar. Is everyone looking okay close by him? Here, a Ghost, Molokov. I guess Ghost, you're poisoned, aren't you?
I'm soon to be.
Yeah.
I'm about a third of my health down.
I'm above max HP, so...
Yeah. Tari's going to come close to you, Ghost, and be like, oh, and like start blowing the stuff away. It's no mechanical effect because the poison's kind of gone anyway. But he would assist you in something. But he can't actually do anything mechanical at the moment. So that brings us to the top of the round.
Can I take that as a help action?
Depending on what you want to do, yes.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah. All right, these goblins like swing around and see this hobgoblin or bugbear, they don't know, pop up beside them and what the? Start shouting out. So now they can do some stuff. Okay, 3.
Throw him straight to his death.
Yeah. The thing is that I know Puck is a huge threat. They have been missed by a crossbow bolt, so I think they're going to turn their attention to Jalug. In all fairness, and they're going to let's do all three. Let's start with a synaptic rend as it unleashes 30-foot radius. That might actually hit you, Puck. Yeah, 30-foot sphere of psychic energy. As they both kind of like are yelling at each other and arguing, you see this psionic energy build and then just blow up in the face of both of you. Intelligence saving throws, please.
Oh
Does it
yeah, well
also hit their friend.
this will be amazing.
I forgot that rogues get intelligence saving throws. That is, like, that's one of the ones I'm good at. That's a modified 20.
Nice.
That is a 14.
14. So that is unfortunately not quite enough. So Puck, you'll take half damage. Unless you want to respond.
I'll just take no damage. Oh, actually, no, I won't, because it's not a dex save, so I will take half.
It's not a dex save, yeah. You have to.
He's
I'm just
learned.
going
Still
to
uncanny
check the
dodging
range.
I will
Do you
still
know
take
off the
half.
top of
That's
your
fine.
head the range for Flash of Genius, Michael?
30 feet.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
I can use saving face, but I think it's only going to gain me a +1, so I don't think that's going to make a difference.
What would that get you?
That would get me to 15.
So it's your choice if you want to use that or not.
Yeah, look, I'm going to use it. Because it's only one ally within. So saving face gets me +1 to that, so that makes it a 15.
Saves it as how does connecting with Puck. Okay, so you both actually take half damage. So it was a 12, so you take 6 points of psychic damage each.
I will halve that again, though, because of my reaction. I will take
All right, there you go.
uncanny dodge.
There goes my saving face.
Yep. Yeah, so maybe making contact with Puck of being like that you've arrived here, that you're just like, okay, we're locking in. We're going to get this guy.
Well, I think a lot of it's because of that bond that we've got today, like and just feeling really connected with Puck as far as working together, being up close. He's just spun in, he's just spun in the whole, Molokov's like sacrificed all this stuff to make him get in. And it's like, no, it's on me. This is not like, this would be embarrassing. The whole thing was set up, as far as he's concerned, the whole thing's set up for him to be there to make it work for everyone else. No, Hobgoblin pride, because it's a Hobgoblin feature. Hobgoblin feature.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so, yeah, just with that, he's just like, he definitely feels it and then just shrugs it and is getting ready to go. So,
yeah, cool. Love it. So, yeah, only half damage from that. What they're going to do is they're going to make a blade attack against you, and that is their second thing. So that is just a straight up attack. 16 plus 6 is 22. So that'll be 11 points of psychic damage from their blade. And you must subtract 1d4 from the next attack roll or saving throw you make. I should have done the blade first.
I'm going to also, as a reaction, flick up my protective field as a result. So, he's so locked in, the psychic power coming against him, his psionic power.
Nice.
So that means so you said 11?
Yep.
I subtract 6 off that, so 5 points of damage.
Very nice.
But I have used my reaction. So you might be able to mechanically tell that, that was a real focused thing. So
yep. And then finally, because I don't imagine they've got long for this world, changes the levers again, which I don't think anyone's in the path of the left-hand side, but the spirit will need to make another strength save, please, as he reverses these around. Jalug, you do see that they are 2 levers. So, he's doing this with them, but you could, if you want, have both of them facing one direction or so on and so forth.
It's a 12.
Unfortunately, not. So they will need to move 15 feet north. But 10, 15. Flying means that they're fine, but the Vrock will take an opportunity attack against him. It's a 5 on the dice. So 11.
That'll miss.
Okay, yeah. I was like, hold on, this is just a token. Maybe I can actually hit it with a low roll. Cool. Hi, Jed. Good turn. They look scared. They look terrified that this hobgoblin's about to strike at them, bringing us to Jalug's turn.
bring the pain. Here we go. A couple of great weapon hits. Oh, that's good. 24 and a 16.
The 16 will go for the strike first, and with that psychic energy that's still bubbling around them, they will really tense up, and your blade almost stops before you come in and swing again, and the second one does hit.
Awesome. Yep.
That was a reaction for a shield, by the way.
I'm not going in there either. That is a what's that? Oh yeah, plus 10. So it's 20 points of damage on that.
Nice. Big hit. They're looking pretty weak now.
That's it.
Nice. Any psychic abilities?
Yeah, screw it. We're going to hit him with that as well, as that second one goes in. So we might as well chuck another thing into it, I reckon. Max damage, 8 plus whatever that is, plus my psychic thing. So that's a 10 more points of damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're bleeding out now.
Awesome. I was just there ready to go. So
All right, Ghost. Take 1d10 of poison damage, please.
Ooh. Do you want to roll it or should I?
I'll roll it.
Oh yeah, sorry. And they need to make that save as well, sorry.
That's 8 points of damage to Ghost. And what was the save, sorry?
DC is strength save. 13.
12.
All right. I'm going to I think I'm going to knock them prone again rather than move them into puck. I think that might be a bit mean.
Knocked prone. Okay. Ghost, you take 8 points of poison damage as even though Tari is trying to help here, you just like feeling this poison around you. But it is your turn.
No, Tari, aim left, help! Grab the barrel.
Grabs the barrel and like does the whole like puts it on his shoulder to help you aim.
Yeah, that'll help. His hair might stand a little bit as I take a shot at this one.
Oh, sure. So you swing around and aim at that one.
That's the one. I'm poisoned, but if this is the help action, it will just be a straight roll.
Yeah, go for straight roll then.
26 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
And I'm just going to put the rest of the charges left in into this shot.
Okay.
Which is only 6. Should be enough though. 9. 30 points of lightning damage.
Just absolutely just smokes him out the window. Feathers remain.
Cool.
Because the window's pulling in, you shoot him out the window, and then you see the body just roll back in.
Oh no. Good lord. So the wind's rolling in that way.
Yeah, down on the left, up on the right.
Well, I can only do what I can here. I'll let the coil rifle just sling to my side and pull the pistol and take a pot shot at this one on the other side. I'll roll with disadvantage. That's still pretty good. This is not a magical weapon at the moment, so this is just 16 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. Three plus my dex, right? Dex. Plus 2. 5 points of piercing damage.
Nice little pop shot. Hits its wing.
Jesus. Don't let them get out. That's it.
All right, Puck.
Having seen Jalou do pretty much all the hard work, how hard is it going to be for me to get up to here?
As straight movement, we're going to count this as difficult terrain, just clambering over all this
All
stuff.
right, and with my boots of striding and springing?
Does that just give you a jump or something? Or
it gives me like, I think my jump is like 3 times as much or something.
That'd be, you could just go right next to him then.
Yeah, cool. That's all the movement I'll do. I'll just get up to there. So I'll move up to here. He's on the ground, and I will bonus action ignite my flame tongue.
Yep.
And I'm going to stab.
Stab.
I'm going to re-roll the 1. No, that's better. That's an 18 on the dice plus 8, I think it is.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yep. And obviously sneak attack on this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I lost a whole dice tower. How do you lose a die? Okay, there we go. Alright, so that is 12, 18... 29 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah, I think like obviously, you know, the way that combat is broken up, but like I think he's just fallen over, and as he's falling over and been like, you know, failed his strength save and falls, Puck is jumping up at the same time and sees him on the ground. They lock eyes, the 4 eyes of this thing in Puck, and then he's going to light the blade, and this cut is actually going to separate the 2 twins, but because it's on fire, it's going to cauterize the cut as it goes, and they'll die separated. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely brutal. That fits in as well with one of their traits is mental burst. So when they die, they're going to unleash a bit of psychic energy, and I reckon they look at each other, separated, and are just like in agony, and just like, they've been separated from this person they've always been together with, and a little burst of psychic energy comes out. So intelligence saving throws from both of you, please.
18.
That's a 13 for me.
18?
So
18, yeah.
Jono, you will take 10 points of psychic damage, and Puck, you will take 5.
Yeah, I'll
Was
just
that
cop
the
that.
saving throw, Jalug, that you'd take a D4 off as well? So that's done.
Yeah.
What was that?
Because of their...
Well, then it's even... Sorry, yeah, I missed that. Well, it's even lower. Let's see how much worse it is.
Just at least it means it's done, though.
Yeah,
that's an
true.
11.
Yeah.
11. Yeah, nice. So yeah, 10 and 5 psychic damage there. Almost see, like, you know, it's a cool kill cam, but like even cutting someone in half is a bit confronting to see as they scream out and then fall dead. Great. I assume that's your turn, Puck? If not... Yes, it is. Okay, cool. We'll go back to the rocks. Now they're going to start moving in. So I'm just going to recharge these two's throw in the middle. Recharges on a 6. Neither of them get that recharge. So what they're going to do is move here and screech at Molokov. So that'll be a... Where are you? Screech. Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Ha. Oh my god, it's gone. I get it. It's a 9 plus 7, I think. Hang on. Where is it? Con. Save 6, sorry. So 15.
15 is enough as 2 metal blades just go around your ears as part of your suit. So you're not stunned, which will mean the other one will come in for an attack, or 2 attacks actually, and they'll just be straight. That's a 17 plus 6, so 23.
That'll hit.
So 10 points of piercing.
As it hits, I'll use my reaction, and he'll bump into the shield and be
Nice.
launched back 15 feet. I don't think he has to make a con for that. I think it's just a save for that. Sorry.
Cool. That'll stop its second attack then.
And 10 points of damage.
And then this one is going to move to here and screech at Ghost and Hera. It's going to go in the middle there.
Both
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah, mate. 20-foot radius.
Back and she can't.
Con saves, please.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, I'm an 18 on the dice, so 25.
Very good. Very good. It's actually going to move back then.
24.
Get to a bit of safety. Those 2 have gone. This one can probably now come and deal with these 2. Jumps up on the box and will throw some canisters. So can you both make me con saves?
I certainly can. 25.
We'll re-roll my 1 again. There's been far too many of those. Con save, that's only a 15.
15 is enough. As you see these vials start getting thrown at you, and you both just start kicking them away, or you throw down like maybe a blanket or something, and it just covers the gases enough, so there's no effect there. So that will end its turn. Hera, you're up. Molokov, you're on deck.
Sweet. I feel like Jalub's mention of fucking swinging through the rope window has just inspired like a Rainbow Six mission. Hera's gonna do basically what Ghost did, but turning to the right instead of turning to the left. And she's gonna cast a Ray of Sickness at this guy over
yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that second level.
Yeah, we're playing 3-player, but one guy's like only played the game was like 3 or 4 times, and he's just standing there being like, I don't know what the controls are. I'm trying to help.
Yeah, that's me, because you've hit both of yours significantly, and I missed the first one, and that was a natural 1.
Oh no.
Buddy.
So it's kind of like you're like going, and here's just like. I'm lagging. It's got to be lag, guys.
My ping's
sorry.
horrible.
He clearly hasn't calibrated the scope on the staff.
No, the
No.
other team are hacks. He was
Yeah.
clearly hacking. Like you shot straight at him, and it just went straight through.
But I guess I will just tell the spirit to do what I can't do and hit him.
So at the start of its turn, can it make a strength save?
Yep. That's better. That's like a 21.
Nice. It focuses in and can move straight to it.
Move up to there, and he will take 2 swings.
Nice. You're looking for
Fuck me.
a 15th.
Well, one of them is another natural 1.
Get them out of the way. Get them out of the way.
20 something.
Get him out. Get him.
So that's gonna be 12 necrotic damage.
Nice.
I don't really want to move anywhere at the moment. I might even just fucking back myself up a little bit.
Nice. Yeah. Keep safe. May as well. You got the range.
Yeah, and just sort of having missed both those shots, sort of almost just like trying to set myself straight.
Anything else?
No, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Sweet. Molokov, you're up.
All right. Cool. Well, that all worked out since last turn. So I think after taking a hit from this one in the middle, he's sort of gonna eye it up and down. He's gonna flick this sort of gear on his spectacles and use something that he hasn't used yet. No one else will really see anything, but from his vision, he's sort of looking at it, and it starts, these sort of red highlights come up, and like weak points and potential spots to harm it, and I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Who's been playing Fallout?
I was going to say you got backs. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's Deadeye from
Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Yeah, nice. Hunter's Mark.
just-
Nice.
Yeah, showing where his vitals are. Yeah, I get a free cast of it every day.
Well, how
as
about
of
that?
this level. Yeah, so I will do that and then pull out the spear from its hook and give it a throw. For a 16 on the dice, so it's
That'll
going to
hit.
be a lot. 13 points of damage.
Very nice.
And I will, as it sort of digs in and launches back to me, I'll throw it again for a, not as good, but still not bad, a 19.
19 will hit.
That's not a D8. That's a D8. For minimum damage of 7. No. Yes, 7.
Nice. Couple of swipes. You're cutting him up. This is the first time he's been hit, so still looking pretty good.
All good. That's what's the so is this like dropping down a level? Like
Yeah, down here.
yeah. Is it like a big drop? Like
I'll say it takes 10 foot of movement to do it.
Yeah, I think I'll just stay where I am. Yeah, he'll sort of post up where he is.
Nice. Cool. That brings us to Tari, who can't really do a lot. $30 feet. It's going to move forward next to Ghost, and seeing you target this one, Molokov, is going to just close his eyes, and you see the energy around him, that blue, dreamish energy, start to swirl, and then he just opens his eyes and thrusts out, almost like a gust of wind comes out towards this thing, and he's going to use Mind Thrust to this thing. Wisdom save. Fails. So it'll take 11 points of psychic damage. But you see that he kind of then blinks his eyes and looks a bit dizzy. That's kind of his big attack. But helps out a little bit, and then we come to the top of the round with Jaluk.
Jaluk, seeing Puck's bisection, he just drops a bit of like I like his style, and then he rushes up to climbs up over the gears and stuff.
Did you have that prepared?
Oh yeah. As soon as he came in, I was like, I'm ready to go with this. I think you said it was difficult terrain, so he's going to like kind of move as quickly as he can up to there, and he's going to take a couple of swings. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Great Weapon Master. It seems to work. So it's -4. That will be a 14 and a 17.
So 17 will hit.
All right, cool. Ooh, that's good damage. That is 15 points of damage on that.
Nice.
On the rock in front.
Cutting up this thing as you kind of balance on these turbines.
25 points because of the extra 10, so 25 points.
Yep. The turbines are moving, but you keep your balance, swing at it. Good hit on there.
I guess I will. I know because that's all my movement as well to get there. So yeah, that's it.
Gotcha. Ghost. You will take
I'm having more turns.
7 points of poison damage.
Ooh, these are going to stack up.
Oh, you're feeling hard to breathe. It seems like you need to do something about this, or it won't go away.
Do I get the feeling that I can do something about this without significant intervention?
How do you mean?
I could.
There is a way to get rid of this poison, yes.
Yes.
It's not just a scratch. It feels like you've now ingested toxic fumes.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do? Paralyzed or poisoned? Yeah, might as well, right? I kind of think to myself like, oh boy, I should really get myself some of this stuff. This is awful. And pull out a vial. Think about it for a second, and then tap the solar dragon shard on top of it, and it kind of acts as a almost like a vaporizer. So rather than a liquid, as it squirts out of the top of the vial, it just atomizes around my face, and I take a deep. That's better. And I cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
That'll be enough. As you do, inhale this fresh, clean air, and it just God, what's the word? Reinitiates your reinvigorates your dependency on this orb, like the importance of it, that it's helped you twice now. There'd be no reason to give this away.
Oh no, I'm keeping this thing. I've already got plans to build it into my armor. So I'll look over at the one that yelled at Molokov.
Yep.
Be like, your turn. And my eyes flash red, and a bright red stripe shoots down the back of my head, echoing in its eyes, and I'll cast Mind Sliver, intelligence save.
Nice. Does it matter that it's got Hunter's Mark on it, Molokov? Or is that just for you?
That's just for me. Also,
Gotcha.
Hunter's Mark is on the one in the center. Well, that was the one I was trying to hit.
Oh, sorry. All good. Go for the Mind Sliver.
You make an intelligence save, sir.
I sure do. Oh, it's not bad. So 14 on the dice with -1, 13.
Well, my save DC is currently sitting at a crispy 18, so that definitely fails.
Okay. All right.
So he's going to take... Ooh, not bad. 10 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And
Starts
we'll
like
subtract
clawing
the
at his
D4 from the next
Yep.
saving throw it makes.
Nice. Starts clawing at his brain, trying to get this noise out.
And knowing that the wind is currently... Anyone see my ruler? Going this way, if I'm correct?
Yep. So you should be able to see the little blue... You see those blue things?
Oh, yeah.
The blue wind stuff?
Oh, those been flipping, and I didn't notice.
Yeah. Let me make them less
That's really
transparent.
cool.
There you go.
I'll kind of walk around the back of Tari, semi-bracing myself, and step into the wind tunnel.
Sure. Make a strength save if you choose to.
Yeah, I'll do it just to see if I can control myself. Oh, that's lucky. So I find my footing, but I will let it carry me to like melee range with this one.
Yeah, 15 feet, you'll go straight into it.
Nice. I might take one step, kind of last 5 feet of movement. Yeah, I'll brace up here.
Cool. So you definitely control the move, and you kind of like lift yourself up and feel the wind move you, which also triggers in your brain like this wind is enough to move significant objects. You know, you had already started talking about that plan kind of thing. But yeah, you land right next to this after doing the Mind Sliver. Anything else?
That is also
Puck.
Puck is going to jump down, take a swing on this thing as he lands.
Yep.
Whatever there. 18 to hit.
Yep.
And I'll put a sneak attack into this.
Nice.
Okay, that is 28 points of damage.
Ooh. Very nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, too far. Okay, cool. I will shoot it in its face. And I'll take sharpshooter on this. I'll -5.
Yep.
Oh, that was a good decision. All right, so that's over 20 to hit, even with the -5.
Yep.
And that is going to be just one. Yeah, just one, but then +10. That is 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Swing the cross around. Signature Puck moves straight through the jaw. Goes down dead.
And I'll look at Jalu and go, sorry. And then just sort of like, I just keep stealing all the kills from you.
You see a little award pop up above Puck's head, being like, "Best killer of the session." Like, kill streaks, right? Kills.
Yeah. And then probably just with like a little bit of extra movement I've got left, just a little bit, doesn't really matter. I'll move up a little bit closer towards that one.
No, you know what? Even worse, above Jalug's head, you see like assist, assist.
when Puck killed the two things, he got double kill.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, Jalug is, starting to go, oh, maybe I should multi-class into like a bloody bard or a cleric, be a support character again. So
Nice. Teamwork. It's all about teamwork. Right, that's their turn. That's cool. We're all locked up in combat, I see. Except that guy. He's going to recharge his throw. A 1 is not a 6, so that's okay. I think at this point he's going to come in to Molokov, and we're just going to go for 3 attacks across the board. So we will go 2 attacks on Molokov. A bite and talon. Where's my d20? So we have an 18 plus 6 and a 2 plus 6. So 18 plus 6, 24.
Yep, no, that'll hit.
So that is 10 points of slashing.
Yep.
We got 2 attacks on Ghost. That's a 7 plus 6, which is a 13, and a
That's a
natural
miss.
20.
Ooh.
Which will be...
Do I like that?
You don't like
Oh.
that. So
I
that's
don't.
20.
So I'm going to use my reaction
Oh, haha.
to say no.
I like. So
Um,
that's a reroll.
Yep.
It's another natural 20, I'm sorry.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
sucks.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't have my phone on me, but... Oh.
All right. Cool. That hurts.
It does for 26 points of slashing damage.
Oh no, that's not good. For all an even number, for all an odd number within 30 feet of me, 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 1 point of force damage.
Nice.
And I take what? 26?
26.
Dear Lord.
It's almost like after you've got in its head and everything, it reaches out with its beak and misses, and then just reaches out with a talon and like grabs you in the ribs and squeezes as the talon comes into you, and your ribs are like still, or your lungs are still recovering from the poison, and yeah, that's a big hit on you.
There's a noise you all haven't heard from Ghost in a while, and it's a very shrill, like, oh, ow, I'm in danger noise.
Yeah. And then 2 attacks on the ghost spirit.
That was a very nasty description as I was peeling a mandarin, and my fingers, like, popped through the skin and started ripping it off, and then Reese like, yeah, it's grabbing your ribs and it's squeezing.
Yeah, he's probably just, like, peeled half the peck off the bone, to be fair.
You're not going to believe this. 2 natural 1s. I don't know whether to put these dice away or to
I very much thought that was going to.
I
No.
was, yeah.
I
was like,
I
oh my
cannot
God,
believe,
he's crit
I cannot
again.
believe that. Ghost cries out, and this creature just like looks over and like wastes its turn. But that 1, 2, 3, you killed the other one. Coming to Hera. Molokov, you're up next.
Molokov, you can have the advantage from these silvery barbs. As part of the cry sort of echoes into the back of your head, and your vision goes a soft red for a half second.
Thank you kindly.
I will move forward. Hearing this cry of pain. Yeah, it's not concentration. I've got to cast it at least that level.
For reference, we're probably going full strength by Molokov, strong by I was going to say ghost, but the ghost, the spirit, and looking hurt by ghost.
Yeah, I suppose I still want to free him up. It's only looking hurt. Yeah, because I can still give him a little bit of boost. Sort of refreshing myself, I'll run back forward, hear that giant scream, and slam the staff into the ground, and a green necrotic orb will envelop these two. And I'm going to cast a Wither and Bloom. So
When
it's
you've
a
filled
con
up
save.
your little
Yeah.
meter enough that Terry uses her specialty and just like spams the ultimate every time. It's like, oh, it's Wither and Bloom time.
You just have to get hit enough that it's worth it to me.
Yep, that's a 12 on the save.
Oh, fantastic. So he will only take.
It's also minus a d4, so you can get
Oh,
rid of
yeah.
that DM.
1. So 11 on the save.
Okay, he'll only take 8 necrotic damage.
Damage is damage.
But it means that Ghost can expend a hit point plus. So a hit dice plus 5.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled an 8. That's
Nice.
fantastic.
But that is all I'm gonna do, and then the fucking ring wraith will take some swings
Drink save first,
at the
please.
guy in front of him. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Yep. Oh, that's an 8.
Uh-oh.
But that's fine. He'll move 15 feet that way.
Yep, and I'll take opportunity
then-
attack
Oh,
for
fuck's sakes.
a 12.
A 12 will miss.
Okay. You can kind of see their strategy here is if more people were in the wind tunnels, it would be line up, get the opportunities as they come past, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But oh, good, he can use his full movement to get back into combat. Probably.
Yeah. So okay. We'll sort of blow back and then like almost catch the wind and
Yep.
like, flow out in this shape toward. That's going to be an 18 and a 19.
Both hit. Go for damage.
Oh, not great. Not bad. 24
Ooh. Pretty solid hit.
necrotic damage.
Nice.
But that is all that I can really do.
All right, Markov, you're up. One's in your face.
One is in my face. Is he sort of like floating just off the edge of this sort of like platform I'm on?
I'd say he's like perched on the rails and is attacking you.
Ah, yeah, cool. Molokov just drops the spear and goes for a smack with his fist. The silvery barb sort of almost focusing in that hunter's mark
Nice.
right on the point.
So you have all of the red points, and then one of them just like brightens.
Yeah. Shows me like a chink in the armor or something. For an 18 plus.
That'll hit.
Which I assume will hit. Cool. And 8 plus 3, 11 plus 17 points of damage.
Very good.
And almost like as he gets knocked back from that, I'm going to try and like slam his head down on the railing
Oh, yes, nice.
as a second attack. For not very good. Don't think he quite gets a grip with a 13.
13 misses. It's not often you miss.
No.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
Cool. Tari will take a look around and you've been hit, haven't you, Markov? Yeah, he's going to move forward and heal you for 2 points of healing.
Any little helps?
And then we come to Jalug.
So is this, because I'm kind of now on that lower level, is that still difficult, or was just getting to that area?
So
Or am I partly on going to be difficult?
where do you want to go?
I want to get up to Ghost, or as close. So I'm planning on dashing as well to get up to Ghost. So
Yeah, so you can run along here, no problems.
Yep.
It's when you get up on the platform where the wind will start taking effect.
Sure. So I think so I can go. All right. So I guess I can get to there.
Yep.
So
and I guess once you stand next to it, that's when you can make the strength save.
Yeah. So I will be dashing. I'll do that to try and get up to.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I ideally I'm there, but I think that's off it. So I think I'll just go to that space.
Yeah.
I think I might not pass that. That is plus strength. That is a 14.
14. So you come up and round up the stairs, and then the wind catches you, and you move 15 feet back along the banister.
Sweet. And then I think I've got then 5 more feet of movement.
Sure.
But yeah, opportunity attack. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it will take its opportunity attack on you. It's not great. So 15.
Misses.
So reaches out, but it's still focusing on Ghost. But yeah, you move 5 more feet forward, so you're now 10 feet away from it.
That's it. All good.
Cool. Sorry, Ghost.
Oh yeah, it's me. I appreciate
You can run away
Jalug.
now.
I
Come and join me.
Sorry, Ghost. Can you make a strength save at the start of your turn, please?
Oh shit! I gotta do that first. Ooh, it's a 9.
Oh, that's not good. Can you do anything? Wrong way.
Wrong way.
So you got to go south.
I could. Do I want to? Is the question.
No, come and join me.
No, I think I'll as opposed to before when I was like planted and like letting my feet slide carefully. This is like I just got like this much space beneath my feet all of a sudden, and I just get pulled back before catching myself on top of what looks like a work crate.
So you still rolled a 9?
Yep, I still roll a 9.
Yeah, so you go 15 feet south, and it will take its opportunity. No, it can't because it's already done it with Jalug. Nice strategizing.
I'd like just pulled out a hammer and was like, "Oh, great, Jalug's distracted. I can get a." So instead, I'll just look at it.
So now you can have your turn. So you can still move back to it.
I could. I don't think I want to. I think I want to stay away from it because that hurt lots. So I'm gonna actually palm the lunar dragon shard this time, and squeeze it into my hand with as much force as I can. And just a brief flash of like almost a red thunderstorm appears within it, and I'll cast Mind Sliver again.
Nice.
On the same creature.
That's a save, right?
It's an intelligence save.
Yeah, that's an 8 - 1.
That is damage will be had. Not a lot of it though. 5 points of psychic damage.
5 points. Nice.
And a D4 from its next save.
Cool.
Not a lot to do as an artificer. Lots of reactions. Not a lot of other things. All right, that's it.
Nice.
Nope. I'll continue moving. I'll kind of be like, thanks. It's all yours. And I'll I don't want to get too far away, so I'll kick around behind Jalug and just drop down to say here.
Okay. You kind of like clamber down the banister and you feel the wind settle down, and it's just like you can finally just breathe for a second. As you hear the pitter patter of whatever Puck's about to do.
Puck will climb up or move up to here
Yep.
and start blasting.
Pew pew.
First shot is going to be the one in front.
Yep.
And I will take sharpshooter on this. That is an 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, good. So the sneak attack on that, because Molokov is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They're quite low. That is 10,
It's only 98 points of damage.
20. Well, no, it's going to be solid because of everything else, but that's 33 points of damage.
Love it. Looking hurt.
And I'm going to use Whales from the Grave to ping that one next to it with some ghostly energy.
Nice. Comes out. Go for it.
That's 6 total.
6 damage. Nice. Both looking pretty hurt.
And then I will shoot. I'll shoot the one that's in front of me again. Might as well.
Okay.
Do I take sharpshooter? Might as well. I'll take sharpshooter again. 14.
To hit.
Yep.
Does not.
Yep. Whips past, misses, and then that's my turn.
Nice. All right, brings us to them. All right, let's start with the one with the spirit. We'll take 2 attacks. 6 and 17.
Ooh, 17 will hit.
9 points of slashing. We're going to go... This one is going to try and recharge. Does not recharge. So it will move into Jalug and just take a swing at him. Or 2 swings, actually. A 3 and a 15. Both miss. And then Molokov will just go for the... Oh, natural 1 and an 18.
Both miss.
Both miss. All right, Hero, you're up.
Cool. I think, yeah, because we're all sort of closing in now. I'm gonna just sort of stand over here a little bit, get a bit closer to the wind, but like almost stand back enough that I sort of feel the pull of it, but not stepping into it.
Your hood's like just
And I
flickering.
think, yeah. What are we thinking? I think that's going to be more damage, which is what we like to see. So I will sort of swirl the staff around and then point above this one over here, and a sort of necrotic portal will drop down with a bell, and the Reaper's going to smack the bell, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
Oh, yes, that's sick.
So a wisdom save, please.
5.
A 5 is not take. Oh, fuck me. He'll take 20 necrotic damage.
Nice. As the Reaper rings this bell, it shakes, and the creature just looks up at it as you see its life essence leaving its body, and it dies.
Cool.
But, notably again, the Reaper doesn't have anything to collect. It seems like it's lost grasp of where that soul has gone.
Indeed. In that case, that's all I can do. I was not expecting to roll that high on a fucking cantrip with the damage, but that's good. That's good.
That's always good.
I will just back myself up again.
Yep.
And
Tried and
the
true.
Reaper will make a strength save, I guess.
It sure
He
will.
gets blown out the window. That's cocked as a motherfucker. That's better. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Finally can actually move out of this spot.
Float over to the guy by Molokov and take some swings.
Nice.
For a 19 and a 23.
Both will hit. Molokov, like your vision, like sees this shadow coming in, and you're just like, holy shit. Oh, it's not attacking me. It's not attacking me.
Oh, good rolls.
What was the total damage?
28.
28. Coming in clean with 2 sweeps, the Reaper comes in and just scythes up this guy as well, taking out 2 kills in a round. Kira's still in the back of her mind being like, oh, I'm not doing much in this fight, and takes out 2 within 6 seconds.
And I suppose, I mean, it's only the one, but I need it. As he sort of makes the kill, the sort of green energy will reverberate off of the ghost and flow over to me, and I will use my Grim Harvest just to heal myself back up to full.
Okay. As Hera casually, I imagine as well, just as like, right, take some of that life essence, put it back in myself. And Tari is like, the fuck is.
I mean, they're not using it properly.
Yeah,
So I may as
for
well
sure.
take some of that.
Yeah.
Not going to need that anymore.
But that is all I can do.
Nice. Molokov, you want to round us out?
Yeah, reapers be reaping. I guess is this one that one sort of like just gets decimated in front of him. I'll turn and bonus action remark. And I'll mark this guy. Only one left. And yeah, pick the spear up again and launch it at him
Nice.
for a 9 on the dice, 16.
That'll hit.
Lovely. Just a d6 for that. Plus a d6. 5. So 11 points of damage.
Nice. Good hit.
And as it returns, I'll throw it again for a natural 1.
The wind kind of carries it just a little bit too far.
Yeah. Gets stuck in one of those crates and like doesn't
Yep.
even return properly.
Tari's like, I don't think the crates are attacking us. Try and hit the bird.
that annoying NPC.
Yes,
when it's
exactly.
Like, you're not doing it. Try something else. And it's like, fuck
maybe,
you.
Maybe we need to climb the ladder. Maybe the ladder's the way out of here. Have you tried climbing the ladder?
Dodging. Press circle to dodge. Press circle to dodge. Fuck you. I'm trying to dodge.
And Tari will heal you for 2 hit points if you need it.
I take it back. Thanks, Tari.
That's the tutorial level in any Souls game ever, where it's like press circle to parry, and you're like, oh, cool. Just...
Sweet. Let's go top around for Jalug.
Couple in front. He's just going again. He's like,
go
they're
for it.
finally here. Let's go. Oh, do I need to make a save?
You do need to make a
first, right?
strength save, yeah.
That's a 23.
Sure. You plant your feet, you grab your sword.
Sweet. That's both huge. That's a 24 and a 21.
Both hit.
Yeah,
Go for
21.
damage.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Get a kill. So 7 and 5. Cool. That is total. That's 20. Sorry. Oh yeah, plus 10. So it's 13, 24. That's 44 points of damage.
So you like plant your feet and just have a second of hesitation of like, where's the crossbow bolt?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not coming. And then you just
where's-
swing through and cut this thing in half, and you get some points for first blood of the match.
Finally gets an SPP on this thing.
You just hear from the background.
As the winds howl and the turbines continue to churn, we're obviously out of combat. So well done on that one. Very well done.
Can we loot the bodies?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Loot that body now.
There's one in front of me. I might actually get it.
So the winds are still blowing quite strong, and so I don't know whether anyone wants to call out, like stay to the center or something like that. But you know, this definitely still is a working level here. As you kind of look down at the bodies around you, whoever's next to some of the rocks, collectively you find that they are hoarders of trinkets and gold and of person stuff. So between all of you, you find 230 gold pieces. Let me also bring this up.
It's 46 each.
Shall we each take 40 and give Tari 30?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Works for me.
Hera, can I get you to make an Arcana check, please?
It's going to be a 27.
Jesus Christ.
Big baby.
Massive. You look at one of these things as the death shroud comes back and hovers, looming behind you, and you kind of look down at these creatures and you can see that they are lycanthropes that have not reverted back to their form in a long time. Maybe that's to do with the time dilation in the mists. Maybe it's to do with something that's going on with these shifters. But you refer to your book, I believe, of monstrosities and their anatomy and stuff like that. Which with 27 you unlock all of the things, so you see that these have rock feathers. Dark grey feathers of a rock can be used as decorations in apparel. Fletchers on bows also use the feathers. Fletchers also use the feathers to make arrows. So you can roll a. I mean, we don't really do ammunition, so roll a d20 to see how many you can make with these special feathers, maybe to give Puck.
I still use ammunition, so I'm still keeping track of bullets.
Yeah, bullets, not arrows.
I have crossbow that I use occasionally. So yeah.
Yeah,
I rolled a 19.
a 19. So you can have 19 rock feather bolts. They don't add any damage or anything like that. Talons. A rock's talons are razor sharp, as Ghost would know, and about a foot long once harvested. Weaponsmiths may find talons useful. So you can have... roll me a d4, please. You can have 1 + 1 dagger to your inventory.
1 + 1 talon. Look at that.
So this is Hera's looking over them and starting to really get into harvesting these bodies with this looming Grim Reaper above it, we'll come back to I imagine Puck and Jalug would be looking at the goblins down the bottom or something, so we'll come over to that soon enough. But Ghost, Molokov, and Hera, you're watching Hera do this. On a 15...
While Hera's,
Go on.
no,
There's
while
still
Hera's
two
doing this
more.
as a part of it, yeah. I would love to look specifically for any leftovers of the poisons that they were throwing.
Cool. On a 15 plus, you find that the Vrox have these really tight vocal cords. Vrox have the ability to emit a powerful screech that is capable of stunning their enemies. Skilled artificers and magic users may be able to use the vocal cords in their crafting. So, it is vocal cords as the item now. They don't do anything by themselves.
Gotcha.
Give me a D4 roll again to see how many of these you can harvest.
3.
3. So 3 sets of vocal cords. And then
I like to imagine I'm using the talon that I've pulled off to like slice open the necks and like cut around the muscles to pull them out.
nice. And then finally, this is, I guess, this is a combination here. So, Ghost, can you roll me an investigation check, please?
Sure thing. Love it. Natural 20.
Oh, well done. Well done.
For 30.
Oh! Okay, so you can definitely get, I'll double it. Because why not? So basically, the Vrox have an ability called Spores. I changed that ability because these are more shifters than actual demons from the Hell Worlds. That they were picking up toxic fumes to throw, and that's what they were using for their spores. Together with you and Hera looking at how they could resist them, maybe their feathers had like a coat of something that resists them to poison or something, you discover 10 vials that you can coat ammunition in. So a Vrock has a special ability to release a cloud of toxic spores. We're changing that to they can resist it and they can throw toxic chemicals. The spores can be used to coat up to 5 pieces of ammunition or 1 slashing/piercing weapon. So I'm going to change that to 10 pieces of ammunition or 2 slashing/piercing weapons on that natural 20. Applying the spores takes 1 action. The coated item is considered magical, and any creature successfully hit by this weapon must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. While poisoned in this way, a target takes 1d10 poison damage at the start of each turn. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. Emptying a vial of holy water on the target also ends the effect.
Oh, I didn't have any of that.
No, but lesser restoration was enough.
Yeah.
How
thank God
long
for
does it
that.
last when you put it on a weapon?
It will be one of the hits. So when it takes the hit, that's when the poison effect will happen. If it misses, I think the poison effect will stay on until it hits.
Yeah.
So,
So
you can put it on in the morning and
yes.
just be ready with that first hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the sake of valence, because this is why I was looking for vials, would I consider that
a piece of
10
ammunition?
Uses?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Especially
between you and
so.
Hera being like, oh, look at, maybe these feathers or something like that, or the, like seagulls or something have that oil on their feathers that lets them sit on the water or something like that. So between the two of you, you start investigating.
That's
Jalug and Puck, you go down and check out this cauterized goblin body. You see around it there are bits of scrolls with scribbles written on it and such on like a little belt that it had. You find 2 superior healing potions.
Oh, it never got the chance.
Never got the chance.
1 each.
Thank God for that.
You see a scroll kind of in one of those little barrels with a little pop top on it, and pull it out, and you can't quite read the words on it, but you can see the diagrams of pictures of wings and arrows pointing up and wind currents, and it is a scroll of fly. Which a scroll can be copied, or it can be a one-use item from... We play it as anyone can. The DC is just way higher for a non-spellcaster. And once you use a scroll, it is used up and it disappears. You also hear a ticking.
It's a pipe bomb.
And I mean, your passives are high enough that you look down and you see, even though this body is dead on the ground, split in half, you see a contraption that was almost holding them together and helping assist maybe in them surviving. You find a pair of, a pair being one item, ventilation lungs, or ventilating lungs. So I will send that to you, Jed. As you kind of pick it up and it detaches itself from the bodies of these goblins.
Are you also sending that to Jono, or?
I imagine you might have found it. So
Sure. Okay. I will work out what that means.
Jalug, 100% Jalug found the potions because he's like locked in on potions.
Yep,
and so he definitely is like, oh, potions, I'm grabbing those. And you're like, I'll look for something better.
And yeah, you see that also there's looking at closer now, there's the 2 contraptions. There's other levers as well that obviously circulate the building and create up force and down force and so on and so forth. But this is definitely the control panel of the air control around the building. And I think that's where we'll end this session for this level. But you can definitely talk about this item, Jed, if you wish.
I was a bit freaked out for a second there. I think Puck probably doesn't fully understand it, but like,
sure,
these are mechanical lungs, and they replace your regular lungs.
Oh, fuck.
Magically. So if you ever lose them, your real lungs return. But you can breathe in any environment, including a vacuum. Not sure if that means... I mean, I guess that means you can breathe underwater?
Yes, I'm going to say it does.
So you can breathe anywhere.
Attunement?
They are an attuned item. You have advantage on saving throws against harmful gases, inhaled poisons, and gaseous breath weapons. And as an action, you can use these lungs to exhale a gust of wind as if you had cast the gust of wind spell. DC 15.
Oh, cool.
Once a day. But that's when it was like, yeah, this replaces your lungs. I was like, the fuck? That sounds awful. What? But it's just magical.
I don't member who might be interested in mechanical lungs.
I would like it. I'd like to think of it as like it goes around your lungs, or like assists on your breathing and stuff like that. Like for the purposes of it being an Eberron, I think it's like definitely like a enhancement.
It's like a second set of rib cage, but like the rib, but it goes between where your gaps in your normal rib are, or something like that, and then like it helps to just you can Darth Vader breathe even while you're talking.
Molokov might have a good idea about potentially trying to enhance the lung enhancements with that them creature voice things you found.
Hey, whatever you want to do, you can give it a try.
I will very happily give this to
that's pretty
anyone who
cool.
wants it because I will not be using it.
I mean, it's something we could talk, but I would definitely like to try that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you
At some
You
point.
can have it.
That's fair.
I'll put it in the group chat.
Yeah.
Why do the lungs specifically talk about an anti-magic field? Whereas an anti-magic field doesn't seem to affect your breathing? Question mark?
I think I think that it'd just be like, because these are magic and that's how you breathe. If there's anti-magic, it's not that you can't breathe anymore. I think that's what it's getting at.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. That makes sense.
But if you're underwater and you get hit with an anti-magic cone, you would then have to, you wouldn't be able to breathe underwater. I think that's also what it would be saying. So, like, if you go into space with these, you can breathe because of the magic of the weapon. If you then get hit with an anti-magic field, it would be like you didn't have them because the magic stops working.
Yeah. So it's saying, like, this cannot be suppressed by any magic or an anti-magic field. You will always be able to breathe.
Yes.
No, I don't think it's saying that. I think it's outside an anti-magic field or any other effect that suppresses magic, then you can breathe normally. But that means that if you're inside an anti-magic field, then they are not working for you.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense? Outside of an anti-magic field, as long as you are outside the anti-magic field, you can breathe in any environment. But if you're in one, then they are disabled essentially.
Yeah.
But then it also says the lungs allow you to breathe normally, even in an anti-magic.
Where does it say
That
that?
breathing function can't be suppressed by magic. It's like second sentence.
Oh, okay. I think what it's saying there is if you're in an anti-magic field, you can breathe regular air, but you can't breathe.
Yes. You can breathe normally, as in like actually take breaths. It's not that you can. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just the any environment part is counteracted by the anti-magic.
What a confusing.
Puck's like reading through the terms and conditions on the tag still attached, and he's like, "What the heck is
He's
this
like,
thing
no.
doing?"
Hand wash only. No prolonged exposure to anti-magic fields.
Puck's like, Hera smokes. Maybe Hera could use a new set of lungs.
Suddenly she talks like super clear and just like, "Oh, hey guys."
Great
Just
call.
the accent's gone.
Yeah. I sent Dale on Instagram the other day, and it was like a wizard's summoning book, but it's written like a lawyer has gone through it and been like, when you summon the demon, you have to say to them, when you appear, you've got to appear visible. You've got to talk in common. You've got to not talk so my eardrums explode. You've got to, and it's like they were just like saying, imagine coming up with all those things. Like every time you summon it, you're like, okay, I summon Balthazar. Oh, he's invisible. Oh, okay, hold on. I summon Balthazar, but I can see him. And then he like talks and your eardrums explode and you're like, okay, I summon Balthazar, I can see you. You have to talk at a normal volume. Like all these like terms and conditions on the summoning of a demon.
That's great. I've seen another dude who was creating his own spell book where he used like graph theory to turn binary into like a network to translate into spell language.
Oh, yes.
So it's like a circle of dots, and each dot has a representation in the binary code. And then each letter of the spell relates to one of those dots depending on what order they're in. So it's like it's a codex, it's a wizard's codex to actually if you were to legitimately try and decipher his codex, it would take like the strongest computers weeks or months to actually figure out what the pattern of the code is.
Yeah.
So nerdy. So super nerdy. Definitely unnecessary, but still very cool.